Hello again, Frank from the Old Town Coleman Center. If you look outside today in North Idaho, you may not be able to tell that spring is in the air, but I can tell that people are starting to pull their Colemans out, getting ready for summertime. I've received a number of emails over the past couple of weeks on the same problem, and that's a stuck valve stem or a stuck tip cleaner stem. Once one of these things has been on the planet for 50 or 60 years and fuel flowing through them, sometimes it can get all gummed up inside and you can find a lantern that is locked up tighter than a drum. So go get yourself a cup of Joe, enjoy my intro, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. I just had enough time to put on my GoPro. So look at this lantern here. You see that black stuff? If you leave your lantern fueled and pressurized and let it sit for 10, 15 years, this is probably what it's going to look like. This used to be gasoline. Up on top, it's sticky. It's still kind of gummy. But down here, it's hard varnish. And this can really wreak problems with your lantern. You can imagine, if you can see it there, you can imagine what the inside of the valve body looks like. So if you find a lantern like this and it's all locked up somewhere, all you have to do is apply just a little bit of heat. Just direct your heat gun, not a torch. Don't use a torch here. All you have to do is apply your heat gun to the problem area, right where the stem goes into the valve body or the tip cleaner goes into the valve body. Heat it up real hot. The varnish is going to melt a little bit, and it's all going to come free. If you use brute force, if you put a pair of channel locks around that valve wheel and try to turn it, there's a very good possibility that you're going to snap it right off. As you can see here, this happened to a Coleman 523 stove that I had, and with my hand, I tried to spin that free, and it just came apart. And you can see how thin it is. To be honest, this doesn't happen too often. Usually you can just apply pressure and pull it free. It's not a problem. So you are most likely to find this issue when trying to remove the valve stem out of certain Coleman valves. This is a 220BX and it has one of those valves. This is the same valve you'll find, the same type valve you'll find on the 220DEF, 236, 237 lantern. And this is what I got the email on. One of the emails that I was telling you about, and this one's from a gentleman named Tim, and Tim says he has a 56 220E, and if you look at the last line, it says, it won't turn past full open, and I can't pull it out. What am I missing? Tim, you're not missing anything. You just have a fuel varnish problem. He had removed the valve wheel and the valve stem nut. He backed it out a little bit, and then it locked up on him again, and he couldn't figure out how to get it. He started turning on it. It just wouldn't come out. Luckily, he didn't try to force it. He emailed me and asked me how to remove it, and I was able to assist him. I understand that really sick feeling you get when you're working on something and you don't understand what's inside and it won't come apart. You don't know how to get it out. I've been there so many times and I know the feeling. The good news is this only happens on this type of valve. It does not happen on this type of valve, and I'd like to show you why. So if we take this 200A and we take a 1/2 wrench and we go after this valve stem nut, I can barely even get the doggone thing on there, but I've prepped it before, so I know it will come off. All right, there you should be able to see it. Okay, now on the single mantle valves, this is the same valve you'll find on a 200A or 200, 242, 243, 247, etc. This type, if you back off the valve stem nut, and then you can simply just, all you got to do is remove the valve stem. On this type of valve, once you break the varnish free around the valve stem and you're able to turn it and you back off the valve stem nut, it will come out. But that isn't necessarily true for this type of valve. In fact, it's not true at all. Now I've prepared this. I do have the valve stem nut free, so I can just turn a little bit. Now I'm going to back this one all the way away from the valve body. And okay, so now on this one, if you watch as it's tight in there, as I turn the valve wheel to back it out, it's coming. Then it gets right there and it locks up. And it's just tighter than a drum, and I don't want to force it anymore. And this is where Tim ran into problems. The reason you can't get the valve stem out of this one, but you could get it out of this one, is due to one issue, and that's the location of the valve stem packing. So if we look at the inside of a single mantle valve, this is what you're going to see. Notice that right here we have a small C-clip, and right here we have the valve stem packing retainer ring, and this is the valve stem packing. Notice the valve stem packing is outside of the body of the valve. It fits inside of the valve stem nut, just like that. Not so with the other valve. On this valve, we can look inside here, and you see there's the C-clip, there's the valve stem packing retainer, there's the valve stem packing. We have an extra pushing on the end of it, and then over it all goes the valve stem nut. So when you tighten it down, it sits about there. You'll notice that the valve stem packing is physically inside of the valve body. So what's happening with Tim's lantern is when he goes to back it out like this, you can see that little C-clip. It's moving towards the valve stem packing retainer. And right there, if it's frozen, it will lock, because you have fuel varnish in between the outside of the valve stem packing and the inside of the valve body. And of course, the only way to get this out is by applying a little bit of heat. Let's try it with that one. Just takes 10-15 seconds. Do not use a torch. Use your heat gun. We're trying to reliquify all of that hard varnish in there and free it up a little bit just so it'll move. So now we're going to, there it goes. And out she comes. You don't have to tug on it or anything. See, it's even smoking a little bit there. All you got to do, there it is. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, and at www.oldtowncoleman.com. And until next time, keep 'em burning.